Hi everyone, it's Math with AUB. Direct test preparation for weak students or especially having medical background. We have arrived, we have converged at common type. From factors, first type, primary type, most essential is common. Common type. Common means to divide. Common means to divide. Let's see and find out 3x cube minus 6xy plus 9x. Okay. First, deal the numbers. 1 3 the 3. 1 3 the 3. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. 9 can be written as 3 into 3. If we inspect, if we look at this, 3 is the common factor in all. 3 is the common factor in all. 3 is the common factor in all. From x and y point of view, x is present here, here as well as there. X power 1 is present here, here as well as here. So 3x is our common factor. 3x is common, factored out. What remains here? 3 common, what remains? 1. From x cube, x is common. X cube, x is common. What remains? X square. 1x square. Similarly, from 6, 3 common are 6 divided by 3. What remains? 2. X is common. What remains? Y. From 3, 3, there are 2, 3 factors. 1, 3 is common. Another 3 remains. X has been factored out. That is our result after taking 3x common. One can verify, it's our answer. One can verify by multiplying 3x again. 3 into 1, it will become 3. Bases are same, they are multiplication, add the powers, it will become x cube. Multiply the power, 3 to the 6. This is x, this is y, they are different, write them together. 3, 3 the 9, x as well. Look at this one. They are both same. So we have factored out 3x very elegantly. Good one. Okay, cool. Second number for you, 4x square times y square minus 6 times x square times y plus 12 times x times y square. Look at this. Factors of 4, 2 into 2, 6, 2 into 3, 12, 2 into 2 into 3. Look at this one. xy, xy, xy. From power point of view, take the minimum power common. Minimum power of x is 1. 1. There is 2, there is also 2. Minimum power of y is also 1. So 2, x raised 1, y raised 1 common. 2, x power 1, y power 1 common. What remains here? 1 factor 2 common. What remains here? 2. From x square, y square, xy common. What remains? Xy. I have already told you common means to divide 4x square y square. We have taken 2xy common. What remains? 2xy. I have written 2xy. From this, 2 has been factored out. What remains? 3. From x square x, y has been factored out. Okay, cool. 2 is common. What remains? 2 and 3. 2, 3 the 6. X is common from y square, y is common. There remains y. It's our answer. In that case, one can verify by multiplying in retrospective fashion. 2 to the 4. X square, y into y square. 2, 3 the 6. X times x, that is our x square, y as well. Plus 2, 6 the 12x, y into y, it will become y square, 12, 2, 6 the 12. Look at this one. Both these are identical. 4 x square y square, 6 x square y, 6 x square y, 12 x y square, 12 x y. Okay, cool. Moving to question factors and linear equation that we have done in previous 3 or 4 frames are essential, are backbone for solving or finding any value. You should comprehend them, learn them, practice them. They must be your second nature. Then you attempt word problems. Okay, cool. Question number 3, that is 9 times a square b cube, 21 times a cube b4 minus 12 times a square b square. Look at this one. 9 means 3 times 3, 21 means 3 times 7, 12 means 3 times 4. Look at this. 3, 3, 3 is the common factor in all. From lattice, take the minimum power common. A square, A cube, there is A square. So A square is the minimum power. 3 A square. What about B? That is B cube. B4 B square. Minimum power of B, that is B square. So 3A square B square is our common factor. Factored out. What remains here? 3. We have taken A square common from B cube. B common. What remains? Only 3B. Only 3B, because we have taken A square common. A square common. A square A cube A square common. What remains? 3B. From here 3 is common. What remains? Minus 7. From A cube A square is common. A remains. From B4 B square is common. What remains? B square. Minus 3 for the 12. 3 has been factored out. 4 A square B square has been factored out already. That remains. 3B minus 7A B square minus 4. Multiply in retrospective fashion and verify. 3 3 the 9. A square B square into B, it will become B cube. 3 7 the 20. 1. A square into A cube. B square into B square, it will become B4. Cool. 3 4 the 12. A square B square. It is same as our original data. We are good to go. Okay, cool. Question number 14. Oh, sorry, 4. Let me change the marker. 4. 14 C cube D square. 14 C cube D square plus 28 C cube D cube plus 14 C square D square. Okay, cool. 14 can be factored as 2 times 7. 28 7 times 4, and 14 can be written as 2 times 7. So I still can break up 4 as 2 into 2. What is common factor? 2 and 7, 2 and 7, 2 and 7. 2 7 the 14. 14 has been factored out. 14 is common. There is minimum power. What is minimum power of C? That is C cube, C square. So C square is common. 14. Minimum power is C square. What about D? There is D square, D cube, D square. 14 C square, D square has been factored out. What remains here? 14 common, D square common, from C cube, C square is common. What remains? C plus 7 to the 14 common. What remains? 2. From C cube, C square, D square common. What remains? C power 1, D power 1. What about this? 2 7 the 14 has been factored out, as well as C square, D square. Nothing remains. 1 remains. Nothing remains, 1 remains. 1 is always factor present everywhere. 14 C square D square common. Nothing remains mean 1. Nothing remains means 1. Essential point to be kept in mind for the beginners. Again, multiply in retrospective fashion. One can verify. 14 C square into C, it will become C cube D square. 14 to the 28. C square into C, C cube. D square into D, that's our D cube. 1 time 14 C square D square. One can verify it is the same. 14 C cube D square, 28 C cube D square, 28 C cube D cube, 14 C square D square. Okay, cool. Finally attempting the final questions in common type. Very essential for the beginners, paving way for your understanding in mathematics. Don't cram, don't mug up, just understand. Clarity works wonder for you. Final question. 6 times r square c minus 15 times r cube c square minus 3r c. Okay, cool. 6 can be written as 2 into 3, 15, 3 5 is the 15. There is only 3. So 3 is our common factor. What is the minimum power of r? There is r cube, r square, r power 1. R power 1. What is the minimum power of c? That is c1. There is also c1. 3rc is common. What remains? 2 3 the 6. 2 times r remains. C has been factored out. 3 5 the 15. 3 has been factored out. What remains? 5. From r cube, r is common. What remains? R square. From c square, c is common. What remains? C. Minus 3rc is common. Nothing remains, 1 common. Nothing remains, 1 remains. Nothing remains, 1 remains after taking common. Okay, cool. That's our answer. One can multiply 3 to the 6 r into r square c. 3 5 the 15 r times r square, it is r cube. C into c, that's our c square. Minus 1 3 the 3 times r c. Look at this, check this one. 6 r square c minus 15 r cube c square minus 3 r c. That is the first step towards factorization. The backbone of factorization is taking common. In appearance, it is really very simple, but if you understand, comprehend it, it works wonder for you in every branch of mathematics. At every step, whether it is trigonometry, geometry, word problem, whatever the case is, these things must be like an athlete. For an athlete, whether you are a sportsman, footballer, cricketer, hockey, tennis, squash, whatever you want, like, you should have stamina and your legs are strong. Your legs are strong. That is the stamina for mathematics, as well as making the legs strong for attempting mathematics question. That's all by itself. Next.